high enough at all, or do I need to hike it up?
There you go.
A little better?
Yeah.
Okay. And I'll zoom in on it a little too so you can stand a chance of reading what's on here. Okay, I'll show you some of the overarching things though while it's zoomed out. Up in the top left-hand corner, the address of our group's website is YOTB. I'll use this always as year of the book. YOTB.YorkLibraries.org. On the top right-hand side of this internet site, you'll see a blue link called Create an Account. When you click Create an Account, it will take you to a page asking you for some details about yourself. And this is how you'll begin to participate. You could read it just for giggles, but I think it's going to be a lot more useful if you're able to comment on the different things that you see on these websites and then make posts yourself. So you can create for yourself a username here, like mine would be maybe Demi Fair or Demi Stevens, and then a profile name. This would be what people will see when you post, your email address, and then a password of your own choosing. And it can be short or long. It doesn't have, you don't have to jump through hoops like you do when you create your bank account password. Once you fill out those 4 or 5 pieces of information, there's a button called Complete Sign Up, and you click Complete Sign Up. And in the best of all possible worlds, this site will send you an email at the address that you filled in the box. Search your email. If it doesn't come in the inbox after 5 minutes or so, go and check the junk mail folder or the spam mail folder for it, because there's a link in that email that you will need to click to verify that you are indeed a human being with a real email account and not some spam bot junk mailer out there going to take part in our site. At that point, once you've verified your account and you come back to the website, there'll be a spot here for username and password. And let's see, oops, no. Notice that when I type my password, it doesn't show me the characters. This is very common, and when you're signing into things, have faith in what you're typing, and then click Log In. The worst that's going to happen is if you missed a letter, it will send you back to the same page again. So try not to be too sad about that. Okay. Once you're signed in, you can add a little picture of yourself or a picture of your dog or your cat or your backyard or whatever you want here. We call these an avatar, and it's supposed to represent you. And, you know, you don't have to do this. It's not a big deal. One of the things that it might help you with, though, is if you want to develop an online presence. When we get to that marketing of our book piece, it sure is important to be able to let our readers connect with us and have some idea of who and what we are. So having a picture that you can use as that physical representation of you on the computer can be very useful. Here on our website right now, we're on a tab called Home, and it will change after today because obviously we'll have had our first meeting and that part will have been done. So I'll change this home page to be something else instead of just what we are. You'll notice as I scroll down the site, there's a list of my initial hot topics, thinking that, oh, if we did these one a month, we'd be done. Well, there's some few things that I've added in that time, like what are legal issues that authors need to deal with? There may be some copyright things that every one of us needs to think about. There may be some, if we're interviewing people, there may be some release issues that we need to talk about. So, gosh, toss out all your ideas for things we need to add, but just when you toss them out to me, put them in writing so that I can keep track of those rather than try to fit them all in my head. You'll also see down on the lower right, as I've scrolled down the page a little bit, that it'll show you if other people are online on our website right now, we'd be able to see their avatars here, or if they were recently active, you can hover above those avatars and see what the usernames are of those people. And you'll notice, oh, there's one, pictures of bangs, hairstyles. This is a piece I want to address to you. I'm going to be shutting down the easy access to our website after 1 more week from today. Right now you can go in, click create an account. It will run you through that verification process, and then you will be able to comment or post or create groups or do whatever on our website. But 1 week from today, I'm tired of going into our website 6 times a day and deleting all of the Asian people, all of the recipe things, because there's a lot of spam out there that's getting into our system accidentally. So I'm going to leave it open for 1 more week, and then after that you'd have to go through me as a moderator to join the group. So get inspired to get in front of a computer this week if that's one of the things in your possibilities already. Okay, I'm going to scroll back up to the top. On the right-hand side of the page, there are 2 areas here that can be helpful to you. The Getting Started area has a series of topics. Let's say I'm at the beginning phases of my writing. The one that says Getting Started really speaks to me. So I'm going to click on this Getting Started link, and it's going to take me to all of the blog posts that are categorized, that have been categorized by the people who wrote them as relating to getting started. The one you see at the top is the one that Robin Reed wrote last week in our write-in after she created her own blog. And one of the great things about marketing is that when you guest blog on other people's blogs, you can send people back to your material. So it's a nice way to get new audiences. But my recommendation is if you're really getting started, when you read computer blogs, they run most recent to oldest. So you may want to go all the way down to the bottom and read up, like you would an email chain. If you want, I'm just going to scroll down more quickly. We've added a few things in here. So there's already some places to start with. Guru Teaching, Holly Lyle, Guru Teacher, says develop the sentence, that short phrase that describes her book, encapsulates it. And then, following step 1, I tried to make it clear. This is step 2, according to Holly Lyle. Once you've got the sentence, go for the paragraph. Each one of these topics that you see here on the right-hand side, we'll try to keep them specific to what they say. So when we see writing for children, we'll be relying on the people who are in the process of writing children's books to submit helpful ideas to make this blog more useful. Resources that are useful for that market, like maybe there are special agents, or maybe there are agents who specialize in marketing children's books. Yeah, they work for the FBI, they're special agents.
Special, all right.
Or if you're feeling down and you need motivation, come to the motivation link. Additionally, if you scroll down, you'll be able to see what was most recently added. Right now I have 10 items at a piece that show up here. So the most recent one I wrote will be at the top, or the most recent one that you wrote, because I really want to turn this over. I want to make this your website, and I want you to be the people proliferating this site with your words and your inspirational ideas, because what I know about writing is out there right now. That's it. I'm tapped out on what I know. So it's your turn. You can also see there's an archives area, so if you wanted to just see what was posted in August, you can go there, but remember again, read from the bottom up to see it in order, or what's been posted just in September. And this will grow every month as we move through the program. There's also an activity tab if you just want to see who's been on recently and what have they done. Once you click activities, you'll see, oh, there's our spam that I have to go and delete. Clearly, this is not something that you and I are interested in. But if we scroll down, hairstyles for Mother of the Bride, nice. Definitely, prom hairstyles. Definitely need to delete. This has all happened since 11:30 last night.
Wow.
Yeah.